welcome back to today's video. So excited to have you here today. Today's video is going to be a review, but not like a typical beauty product review, more like a lifestyle product review. I wanted to kind of give you my first impressions of the Oura ring. I have had this for exactly a month and a couple of days, and it has been really interesting to have this versus the Apple Watch. But let's just dive into the specifics of the ring and let's get into the review, shall we? So this is the Oura ring over here, and this is the Generation 3 that I recently got. I'm reading off of their website here. It is the future of health wrapped around your finger, monitoring your sleep, heart rate, activity, and temperature with personalized insights. The whole idea of the ring, you have 3 scores that kind of determine your overall score. And I'll show you here over here on the side some screen recordings and screenshots of what the app looks like and what it's been tracking for me. It is really interesting. I'd like to say the least, the amount of information that you can get based off of your sleep and how you're feeling, and when you really start paying attention to the numbers, it's actually really mind-blowing. I got this right before my period started last month. Because my period is supposed to be starting in a couple of days, it's interesting to see the body temperature, because every morning what you have to do is, in the morning, you have to kind of sync the ring with the app for you to get like your sleep analysis, and it also gets your body temperature, and that's how you find out your body temperature. But it is really interesting, again, to say the least, how it tracks everything. Reading a little bit more off of the website, your sleep score answers is based off of your deep sleep analysis, your REM sleep, and your light sleep, and then your nightly heart rate, your bedtime schedule, and more. Really, the technology is absolutely amazing. It says that it has a up to 7-day battery life, but for me, honestly, I wear it 24/7, unless I'm really, sometimes when I'm in the shower, I take it out. I mean, you can get this wet also, by the way, but I have to charge it about every 4 days around average. So it's also, apparently it's more accurate around the information around your finger. The finger is the ideal source of accurate heart rate data, more sensitive to movement, and more accurate across all skin tones. The one thing I will say though, is that I'm not sure how accurate it is on steps. It has research grade sensors, again, monitoring sleep, activity, recovery, temperature, heart rate, stress, and more. 99.6% heart rate accuracy, and the HRV is 98% accuracy. But it starts at $299. The gold one that I got was $399, so really around the price of an Apple Watch. A few more specs just to make sure I want to mention is the ring is lighter than a conventional ring, 4 to 6 grams. The app that does track everything, you do have to pay a monthly fee. I think it's $5.99 or $6.99. I'm not 100% sure. When you buy the ring, you get the first 6 months free, and then it is water resistant, like I said, up to 100 meters, which is more than 328 feet. Here is a close-up of the ring I want to show you. This is what the ring looks like here, and you can see the 3 little prongs inside the ring, and you have this flat part here on top of the ring. The 3 little prongs is supposed to be on the inside of your finger, so it's measuring and getting everything accurately, and so that's how it's supposed to sit on your finger. Ideally, you want it on the index finger, but you can place it on the middle finger or even the ring finger if you want, but for the best accuracy, it's supposed to be on the index finger. And then I believe I read somewhere that, you know, if you don't want to deal with the Bluetooth and you know, some of the potential side effects there, because yeah, you don't have to have the Bluetooth on all the time. I think it collects up to 7 days worth of data and information that you can sync if you want into the app itself. In the app, there's a way to determine what you're looking to get out of the ring, whether you want to better your health, you want to get better sleep, you have a goal. So you have a couple of different goals here within the app when you get your ring and you're in the app. Be more present and focused, be productive productive, energetic, improve your athletic performance, develop my learning skills and creativity, manage stress levels, or improve my health. I have it under being productive and energetic. I hope this video isn't too long, but there's just so much information in the app and so much that you can get out of it. But this is what the app looks like on the inside. And look, it says here, your period is likely to start in the next few days, and you can log in your period. It gives you a readiness score for that day. It gives you your sleep score and then your activity score. Based on your activity, your sleep, and just your overall. So based on those numbers, it gives you a readiness score. So for example, today, my ready score is 78. Great job avoiding long periods of inactivity yesterday. Moving regularly throughout the day keeps your blood flowing, which is good for your overall health. My sleep has not been good the last week. I've been going to bed really late and just not paying really much attention to my sleep. So my sleep score is 78. Ideally, you want your sleep score between, I think, an 80 and an 85. It says here, good morning, your sleep score indicates that you slept okay, but something was challenging your sleep quality. If you feel tired, a walk outside before starting your day can give you a nice energy boost. And so it'll show you how you slept and the different stages of your sleep. So you've got your deep sleep, your light sleep, and then your REM sleep, and then it also detects when you're awake as well. It gives you your heart rate variability, which is really interesting and not something I'm too familiar on, something that I am kind of researching and reading on. Based on your heart rate variability, it can indicate, how your body's recovering, your overall health, which is interesting. It also does track when you're working out. So for example, this morning I worked out, it has my cross training in there, and then that also is tracked in the activity and how much, calories you're burning, if that's something that you're looking for. And then it also tracks your heart rate throughout the day, your restorative time. So like it also detects if I take a nap. So it tracks the total time in bed, total time in sleep, your sleep efficiency, your resting heart rate. This is interesting because your resting heart rate, according to the app, to indicate a good recovery for your body, your lowest heart rate should be on the first half of when you fall asleep. So for example, like my lowest heart rate was 54 BPM, which is my average is around 59, and that was around 4 in the morning. The night before, it was right at midnight, 12:29, which indicates my body recovered well. So going into the body temperature and how it tracks that. So like this past week, my body temperature has been elevated. So how my body temperature has increased on that second half right before my period, which I didn't get to see the month before because I got it just like a day or two before my period. So it didn't have enough data to track that. So again, there's just so much interesting information and just data in the one little app. And it's kind of mind-blowing how much information and how much it can track in just this one little ring. On the screen, it gives you the resting heart rate, your HRV balance, your body temperature, your recovery index, which is telling me to pay attention, sleep, your sleep balance, your previous day activity, your activity balance. Then it gives you like your activity contributors. You're staying active, you move every hour, daily goals, your training frequency, your training volume, and then your recovery time. And it even gives you your ideal bedtime. So I should be going to bed between 9:45 and 11 p.m. And last night I went to bed at 12:20. I have really enjoyed having this. This has been worth the money, really, to be able to have the kind of insight into what's going on with your body, even though it's one thing for you to feel like, but to kind of look back and be like, okay, this is why I didn't feel well. And then when you look at like your sleep analysis, okay, what made me not sleep well? And kind of tracking that, like, did I eat a late meal, or did I just do too much, or whatever it is, right? It's just really interesting to kind of track and to look at that, to just overall be in a better health, right? Making sure that I'm paying attention because I've only got one body and I've only got one life. So I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my body, right? So this is also the little charger where you charge it, you can plug it in, and it, does not take long to charge at all. It'll probably take maybe an hour or two to charge and it's good to go. But really, really cool. I cannot wait to have this for another 2 months. I will come back and do a 3-month update and kind of report back and see some of the things that I've really have learned, and you know, as I'm learning more, because I think there's been a lot of information and a lot of things like the heart rate variability that I've never even heard of, didn't know what it meant, any of that stuff. So looking into all of this data again has been absolutely amazing. I've really enjoyed it. For the holidays, I think this would actually be a really good gift, especially if like the person that you're, you know, is into health and fitness and kind of like, you know, overall improving health. I think this would be a really good gift. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Hopefully it wasn't too all over the place. There's just so much information and it's kind of hard to sit here and explain. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Like this video, hit that little thumbs up, and then hit that little bell so you're notified when a new video goes live. I hope you have a great day. Thank you again so much for tuning in, and I will see you here again soon. Bye.